Oh, I thought she dropped her sandwich. She has a PB&J. Is that yummy?
Here's the news.
Peanut butter on her shirt. Do you like it?
Once in a generation, a true story comes along that inspires everyone.
So I have a knife to cut fish. I watched I think it was Barbie Guts, how he contours with this, like his eyes. I don't know, I wouldn't do that, I'm too clumsy. But I'm trying to open up on my dad's mail because he's at work, but he wants to know what he got in this package. So I got his permission to open it, and he's bugging me now because he wants to know what it is. So I'm opening it. But anyways, I get emails, not as often, but I do get them. Like, I read them. I do read my emails, and I get a lot of, I don't want to say pervs, but I get some people who are like, who want to see me hand express my milk, because if you don't know, I breastfeed. But like, I'm not for like showing the whole boobs. Like, if you want to, there are a lot of people, like that girl who's gone viral, I'm subscribed to her, the spiritual Tasha Mama. She will show you how to do that. So if you want to watch her, you can watch her, because she will show you everything in depth on how to do things with your boobs. Like, I had, majority of it is like, guys, like, why do you need to know that in the first place? And then I think I had like 1 or 2 in there that were like, well, it seemed like girls, like the names are girls and the picture looks like a girl. And like, I replied, you know, I tried my best to explain, but like, well, they didn't ask me to like make a video of it, but they were asking about it. But the only time I ever actually hand expressed my milk was when I was engorged. Like, in the shower I would try. Like, I rarely did it, but I'll do it if I was engorged. That's the only time I ever did it. So I'm not like the person you need to ask about that. Or like a handheld pump, I used like the electric one. I did not have time to sit there and like, no. I have a pump. I use the Medela on the go tote. That thing is amazing. It's expensive but good. That's what I use. Finally got the dang box open. And this, you guys want to see what my dad got? This is what my dad got in the mail. It's like binoculars. Binoculars. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not for showing like the goodies. I forgot what I was even trying to get to with saying this video. I talked too much. I forgot what my point was of talking about that. But point is, as of right now, I will not be showing my boobs here. If that's what some of you guys are wondering, no, I will not be showing my boobs to anybody. But that's not a reason that I'm here for. And yeah, no of my boobies will be showing, none of them. But if you guys do have like breastfeeding questions, like if you're for like a mom who has questions and you want to talk to me, you can email me. My email is ex2lbusiness@gmail.com. It's even below, just in case. You guys can email me and ask questions. I don't get them quite often, but if you're a girl and I can see that you're a girl, I will reply to you. If you're a guy, I won't reply to you at all. I'll just delete it, or I'll ignore it, because I don't know why you guys would need to know that. But anyways, yeah, if you guys have questions, you guys can leave it down below and I'll answer it. And then if they're all the same question, or if I have a lot, then I'll just make a video about it, going more into depth about like how I did that. Like, another question was, how did I deal with engorged boobs? And then I explained, or I tried my best to explain, like typing is just so hard instead of like coming on camera and be able to talk. But yeah, if you guys have questions about that, you guys can always email me. I said that before. Yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know about that. I don't know what else to say. I love breastfeeding my daughter, and if you guys have like concerned about if you should breastfeed, you definitely should. You should try it, and if you don't like it, then you don't like it, but at least try it. Like, I've heard like, okay, some people will be like, oh my gosh, how long have you been breastfeeding for? And then I'll tell them, and then they'll be like, doesn't it hurt? Does she bite you? Like, she doesn't bite me, so it doesn't bother me. Like some people's like, oh, I stopped when I know my child was growing teeth so they wouldn't bite. But I feel like they know better to not bite. I don't know, like Erizae's not like chewing on it, like she doesn't bite it, so that wasn't an issue for me. And or some people so we're off topic again. A girl told me, she was like, I don't know how you can breastfeed for. She's like, that's like a sexual part. That's why when I gave birth, I wouldn't allow my daughter to latch on to me. I just asked him straight for a bottle of formula. Like, well, first thing, breast milk is way better than formula. It has a lot more nutrients. And like, I didn't say anything. I was just like, oh, before, like, you know, I'm gonna be like, oh, crazy on her ass. But like, it wasn't meant for sexual purposes. Well, obviously, you know, you use it that way, but that's not the way it was meant for. It was meant for you to feed your baby. If not, milk wouldn't produce in there. I'm just saying. But yeah, like when people say stupid stuff to me like that while I'm breastfeeding my daughter, I just want to punch them in the face. But I'm just like, okay, like I'll do that, and then I'll just like, don't talk to me. Like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I'm breastfeeding my daughter and you're gonna say that to me? Like, that is rude, and that is rude. So I just ignore them and I'll be like, But in public, I never did have someone looking at me like, ew, why are you breastfeeding for? Like, when I breastfeed in public, I don't like just pop it out and feed her. Like, I have a cover, and I use the nursing cover because nobody needs to be looking at my boobs or watching what my daughter does. But I try my hardest not to nurse her in public, just because she likes to look around. So she wants to be like drinking and looking around. Like, no, Erizae, we cannot be doing that. But so I don't know how that feels, to be like judged in person, or no one's ever came up to me and be like, oh my gosh, don't breastfeed your baby, that's gross, or stared at me and gave me looks. Like, I don't even, like when I feed her, actually I don't even feel like anybody stares at me. Like, I feel like now breastfeeding is so encouraged, and a lot of like mommies do it now, to where I feel like people are getting more used to it, where it's not like they're like breastfeeding shaming or whatever it's called. So I never had to deal with that. Yeah, so I don't know how that feels. I don't want to know how that feels, because I feel like I would go off and I would like probably break down and cry, just because like I'm feeding my daughter and I don't want people to be like saying negative or mean things to me while I'm doing that, and be like, oh my god, that's gross. Like, from the time I found out I was pregnant, I always said that I didn't want an epidural and I was gonna breastfeed as long as I could. I did get an epidural. But the doctors actually recommended me to get an epidural, just because I was tense. Like, I kept throwing up, and then they said that my blood pressure was starting to go up. So they said that if I got the epidural, I would be less tense and I would calm down, which really did work. So then I was trying my hardest not to. And then they put me on painkillers. I still felt everything that was like sugar, like a candy. Nothing happened. So I ended up getting the epidural just because I couldn't stop throwing up and I kept shaking. And obviously, if your blood pressure is going up, something's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but obviously that's bad. So I just went for it, and I'm still breastfeeding. I tried, like, okay, I haven't really actually tried, but I sort of tried to get her off, and it's not working out. So if she wants to still be nursed, I'm still gonna nurse her, because now she's old enough to throw fits. Not like when she's a baby, where I can just like, you know, change the bottle and then they're gonna slowly catch, you know, or get used to it. Erizae's not used to it. Like, she drinks from a bottle because I'm trying to get her off of my boobs, but she won't drink it till like for her to go to sleep. She'll drink it as to quench her thirst. But yeah, if you have breastfeeding questions, you can email me. I don't know, or if you want, you can put it in the comments and I'll answer you. I don't know, whatever you want. I'm just saying, if you're a girl, I'll answer you. Boys, don't be nasty. You guys don't need to know that, unless you're trying to figure it out for your girlfriend who's pregnant. I don't know, have her email me instead. So I put some makeup, Liki's home, and then we're gonna go and change our tires, because one of them are like flat.
I suppose I'll find us.
Let's see here.
Well, what do you think?
Fantastic! Oh, American Bruce, it's beautiful.
Well,
that is a duck egg.
Oh.
Why do you have to be so sassy? Sit down now.
Wow, he said 2 to 3 minutes. Trying to make me stay there for 2 hours.
Yes, I heard it. Hi. So we're home. I just want to show you guys what my dad made for dinner. Look. And then we have one more full bigger pan down there. Do you see that, guys? It's bomb. Hi. But as you can see, we went to you can see we ate dinner at a Chinese restaurant. It was like kind of like an early dinner because Erizae was getting kind of fussy. Because we went to, if you have me on Snapchat, I show like other things that I don't vlog. But I didn't want to just bust up my camera. But we went to go, our back tires were going, you're unlocking the car, my love. Our back tires were getting flat and going low. Like it started to kind of have that little rip. So we went to go get it changed out and then put sensors on our new rims that was on our old rims. So we could see like the pressure in the car for like the, is that the pressure gauges? But now I'm gonna feed me and Erizae some noodles and then head to bed. We're already showered, but I have work tomorrow. So yeah, she's trying to climb all over the counter. Well, I know I did draw them on a little thicker, but I was trying to rush so my brother could watch Erizae. I'm trying to go in the sun, but it's like burning my eyes.
So you're not gonna come watch cars?
I don't want to.